Hi guys, and welcome to this week's video. So today I'm standing outside these grand gates here because I'm going to show you what your money can buy for 200,000 euros. I'm standing out here on a gorgeous, beautiful sunny day with, and if I spin around, with the only one watching me are the cows. So as you can see, there's a nice small lane here, and this is the access to the property that we're going to see today. It's a fantastic property. It's on the market for 199,000 euros. Got some stats for you. The local town is Chateau Myon, and there is just over 47,500 meters squared of land, which for those who don't know is about just under 12 acres. So there's plenty of land for you to do whatever you want with animals or campsites or the endless possibilities for you. So as you can see, these are the amazing gates. Let's go and have a look at the property. So I have to say, I love these gates. They're a great entrance. Now, as you can see here, there is no solid driveway up to the property, but that's easily fixed. And at the moment, the current owners use this house as a holiday home, and so they are predominantly here in the summer, and so obviously having a driveway isn't necessarily top on their list. So as you arrive, you can sort of basically see all of the land. I'm going to spin around here now. Everything that you can see is basically included. We've got the house here, which we'll go to in a minute, and we've also got this gorgeous barn here as well, which gives you plenty of space. And again, we'll have a look at that in a bit. First of all, we're just going to have a quick look at the land. So as you can see, all of this land here is yours. Some of it has been maintained into lawn, as you can see, and then some of it hasn't been touched for a while. So there is probably a bit of clearing to do. The current owners used to clear it all, but as they don't come here as often now, it's harder to maintain. Now in the distance there, you can see there's a small bungalow, and again, 3-bedroom bungalow. Again, this could be used as a family home or even a jeet or something like that. And then as I spin around, you can see the gorgeous property itself. So here's the property. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a 1-bedroom property, so it's not massive. There's some possibilities. Obviously, you've got the barn behind me. You could maybe look at transforming that into a slightly bigger house. That would leave you maybe with a 1 jeet here and the bungalow at the top there is a 2nd jeet. Or if you're not bothered, again, this would make just a great home for a couple. You've got the sort of bungalow which could be used for family and additional relatives as well. So you have got the extra space if you need it. But let's have a quick look in the house, and then we'll come around and have a look at the land in a bit more detail. So here we've got the house. As you can see, there is actually a sunshade there, and it can make a really nice kind of sunny area here for coffees in the morning. And as you can see, the sun is really shining on the house at the moment. So let's go in. So as we go through into the property, it's all one big open plan downstairs with a kitchen and a dining one side, and you've got a lovely stove and an old bread oven there as well. So again, just showing that kind of lovely character that you find in these old traditional farmhouses. And then it's a spin around. Again, the kitchen, it's not the most modern kitchen, but it works. And obviously, if someone was living here, they may want to update it. But as we spin around again, we've got a massive, gorgeous fireplace here in the lounge area of the room. So it's a gorgeous downstairs with this amazing kind of open fireplace in the lounge. There's a door access out to the back. I haven't got a key for that, so I haven't been able to open it. But as you can see, plenty of room space, which is really important for me, being 6'3". And again, loads and loads of light with loads of windows all kind of facing in. And so it's a really nice, light, airy building. And all these gorgeous oak beams as well that run at the top. We've got these great staircases that have been tiled what's known as tomettes, which is sort of, I believe, are they clay? I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it, but they're gorgeous anyway. They're very traditional kind of French sort of old tiles. And as we enter upstairs, we've got one big open plan bedroom here. Obviously, they've got a little bit of an office space in the end. Now, there's plenty of room up here that if you wanted to, you could easily probably divide this into 2 rooms just to give yourself that extra kind of bedroom in the property. But again, what these owners have currently done who've refurbished this part of the house is they've really left and exposed all of the wooden beams. And so in doing so, keeping all of that gorgeous character that we absolutely love. Again, it's really nice, light and airy up here with kind of one window over there and another one to the side here. But I love these kind of big open plan rooms. Certainly something I would have done. A lot of people, the easy thing to do is put a false ceiling over the top. But I just think it's such a shame to kind of cover and hide the lovely character of the wood. But as we spin around here, we'll enter into the bathroom. But it's just, again, a really kind of nice, big, open space. Again, sometimes people kind of skimp on the size of the bathrooms. And again, what I like about this place is they haven't skimped on it at all. So really, really nice bathroom and 1 bedroom upstairs. So let's head back downstairs and we'll have a look more outside. So as you can see, we're just going to go further up the hill here. Literally, as I say, pretty much as far as you can see is where the land ends. They've got a nice seating area here in the shade, which again, I think is fantastic. I was here in the midsummer having a look around the property and this was an absolute lifesaver. But let's head through this little gap through the trees here. And you can see kind of all of the land that comes with the property. So it's quite vast. There is a lot of it. Again, if you have horses or other animals, then it gives you plenty of scope to do something with it. Just behind this hedgeway here is another field. So there is another bit of land the other side of the field there. And at the moment they don't really use it, but you can sort of just take in what is the gorgeous land included in this property. As you might be able to see there as well, they've got quite a lot of fruit trees, nut trees, and peach trees and things like that that they've planted, but also some more established ones here. So we'll head to the barn in a bit, but first we'll just head around here. So towards the back of the property, there is also again a large space here. Now, you might think, hey, Peter, that looks perfect for a pool. Well, you're absolutely right. So the current owners did have a pool here, but they've taken it down. But there is a bit of a hard standing, as you can see. So it'd be quite easy to kind of put the pool back up. But again, a really, really nice open space. Now, if I sort of spin round, that tree that's fallen down, this land here is included as well. They've never done anything with it, hence why it's a bit of a sort of a scrub land there. But again, whether you leave it or don't, it's kind of up to you. What's great is there is enough of a garden space here, you don't necessarily need it. So let's head up to the bungalow or the gîte and have a look at that. So here we are, and as you can see, we've got the bungalow here. It possibly isn't the prettiest of buildings, but it was been renovated relatively recently, I think in the last sort of five to 8 years. and it's got full insulation, so it's very cool in the summer and obviously keeps its heat in the winter. It's got a fosse septique that's new just for the bungalow, and again, it's kind of, I don't know whether it's a good thing or not. It's far enough away from the house that it's nice and close, but not too close. So the other thing that's probably worth mentioning here is just in the distance there, you can see that there's some houses and a farm. They are probably your closest neighbour. If I spin round, you may be able to see a building in the background there. But again, there's no real close neighbours here, which is a real positive of the building, of the property. If I spin around, it just looks like there's lots of bushes, but behind there, as I sort of mentioned before, is a sort of another field, another parcel of land as well. But I'm not going to take you there, but you'll just have to believe me when I say it's there. So let's head into the bungalow. Here we are. So as we go in, you'll see that again, what they've done is they've still kept quite a nice sort of open plan aspect with kind of a kitchen in the corner there and sort of dining room and lounge as well. Again, although there are some things that are new, there are other things that probably need to be kind of replaced or updated just to make it a little bit more modern. But this is a 3-bedroom bungalow. None of the bedrooms are massive, but they really give you enough space for what you need, you know, in the gîte and things like that. So we've got a bathroom here, and if I swing around, you'll also see that there's a nice shower as well. As we go through here, we've got kind of 2 smaller rooms. So we've got one here, which is used as a twin, but could also fit a double bed in. And as we come through here, they've quite nicely managed to fit a bunk bed, but sort of as a double at the bottom and a single at the top. So they've certainly made use of the space within this small little property. But again, it's really good. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to open the shutter, but you can, if I stand outside, you'll be able to see the sort of view that you'll be able to get. So you'll kind of really look back down to the house and on the grass and stuff. For me, and I think they were sort of thinking about doing it but never did it, I'd put a gorgeous terrace out here, really make use of those doors leading out onto a nice terrace, just to make full use of it. As you can see, they've planted a couple of fruit trees here as well. So that's the bungalow. Let's head back down and have a sneaky peek in the barn. So walking down from the bungalow, you can really get a sense of sort of the garden that comes with the house. There's a gorgeous sort of terrace area that we showed you before that you could put a nice swimming pool on, and a nice sort of front garden here to enjoy. If I had horses, I would turn some of this land right in front of the house into a paddock and have my horses really right next to me so I can kind of see them. That's the dream, so I'm told. Obviously we've got a well here. There is water at the bottom. They don't know whether it's there all year round, but there is water. And as you can see, that leads back down to the entrance. But let's have a quick look in this barn. So we've got a really nice workshop here. Nice big open plan. If you buy the property, we'll throw in the chandeliers. And but it just gives you that space kind of to work in here. But also, as you can see, if you wanted to, potentially, you could transform this into, you know, into another house as well if you wanted to. But let's go through. One of the other advantages, as you can see here, we've got big barn doors, which means if you've got a caravan, a camper van, this is all concreted as well. So you've got really good access for storing a camper van, caravan, anything like that. And as we go around, the roof's in really good condition. There's a few sort of slip tiles, as you can see, a bit of daylight coming through, but nothing that's concerning. It's just a case of getting up there and changing a few and fixing them. Little bike stall there. I don't think they've got enough bikes, so if you want to donate some more, please let me know. And in through here, we've got another little bit of a storage area through here as well. So there's also a little room here which we'll kind of nip round and have a look so that you can see the full property. We've got a little bit of storage here as well. They use it as a kind of a woodshed, bin store and things like that. And then if we come around here as well, they also have a little lean-to. They used to have a tractor with a trailer, and they used to store that in here as well. So there you are, guys. This is what you can get for under 200k in the center of France. As I said, the local town is probably about 5 minutes drive away, called Chateau Myon. There's a lot of wine history there. It's also an AOC, so if you like your wine, again, great place to be. But that's it, guys. Just a little recap on the stats. 199,000 euros, 47,500 meters squared, or just under 12 acres. 2 properties, 1 house, 1 bungalow, and a nice barn. This is definitely one of those properties that won't be on the market for very long. So I'm hoping that it will still be available. If you want it, I'll put a link to the property below from our website. But it's not about that. Really, this video is just about giving you guys an opportunity to see what you can buy for your money here in central France. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye.